You guys, this should be my last video. There's only 8 people left. Thank you for those of you guys who've been hanging in here this whole time, waiting for your message. This is a live reading session. This is actually paid submissions. Submissions are closed. If you send me any money for this session, it will be returned and refunded because it's filled up. So, getting to the last couple people, but those of you guys who've waited, your message will probably be legit because I am like deep in it now. I'm like up there. I am connected with the ethers, ready to channel you your messages. Thank you so much to those of you guys who've supported me for this. I think I already told you in the last couple of videos, but I'm using some of the money that I'm making through this to actually purchase myself some new decks. I only get new decks, like 1 or 2 new decks a year. It's a lot when you bring a new deck into your life. You're inviting a lot of shift into your life. So, clearing my energy. I want to clear you guys too. Anybody who's here, you're getting a free energy clearing right now. Clear everyone's energy. Clear the energy around my decks and my crystals. Whew. All right. So who's next, John?
Kristen,
All right, Kristen is next.
how can I really grow from being manipulated by my ex and be able to look at love with more openness? I do like someone else right now, but you have a very positive... I do like someone else right now, and you have a very positive reading about us, but I still feel afraid to date and love again.
I feel you. Who's this again? What's her name?
Kristen,
Kristen. I feel you so much, Kristen. Like, I have been abused by people I've dated in the past and even people in my family and random people, and just like, it's so frustrating. When you're an empath, you have to realize it's not your fault, okay? I want to clarify that. Abuse is never your fault. It has everything to do with them, nothing to do with you. But unfortunately, when you're abused, it affects the crap out of you and it can cause you to feel afraid, you know, like you've been mentioning, to date again, to connect with others again. And so I feel like, first of all, if you haven't already, you really need to research narcissistic abuse. Okay, John, can you type that in? Can you type in hashtag narcissistic abuse into the comments? Just so she knows how to spell it. You need to look up on YouTube narcissistic abuse. There's a lot of information out there.
says I have.
Okay, so she has. She knows what's up. Okay, so you know what's up. I think we've talked about this before. Yeah, drop her the link to Melanie Tonia Evans' channel and also to Lisa A. Romano's channel. I'm having John drop you the link to 2 YouTube channels that really helped me actually heal myself after narcissistic abuse. Melanie Tonia Evans and Lisa A. Romano. John's gonna drop you the links. I'll let you know when he has, and just save those links and look through their channels a little bit. Step 1 is education. It's like understanding exactly how this person fucked with you, like what they did, and like just how it all happened. That's step 1. I feel like you've done that. Step 2 is actually healing that wound, though. And I feel like that's where you're confused. You're just like, how do I heal this? Time heals all wounds. Getting away from the person heals it, you know, because instantly your life gets better and all the drama dissipates and you're like, whoa, like all of that crap literally came from that person. But I think what's important is the meditations and affirmations, like actual healing that you do. This can come in the form too of certain alternative healings. You might want to look into just getting like 1 acupuncture session. You should be able to get acupuncture done for like under $100. That can really help. Reiki healing, just, you know, connecting with another healer. Usually Reiki's $50 or less. Having like an energy healer actually clean your aura and actually like help you. Doing root chakra meditations on your own or meditations on your sacral chakra. If I were you and I was just feeling like kind of nervous and kind of weird about connecting in love again and still kind of like scared about it, I would lay down, I would type on YouTube sacral chakra meditation and just click through them until I found someone whose voice sounded calming, maybe find like a 10 or 15-minute one so it's not super long and intimidating, and just lay down, go through the meditation, being present with yourself, being present with your body, being present with those energy centers and those wounds can really, really help. And this is actually stuff I did in order to heal this wound. I'm also seeing another meditation that needs to take place for you, and this might be really difficult, but I feel like there's still a lot that needs to be expressed. Like, you didn't really have a chance to express yourself to this person. There's not a lot of people you could really talk to about it, and you're just kind of, people around you just kind of really want you to move on, and you might not be ready to, and that's okay. I feel like confronting this situation can help in through meditation. Obviously, no contact with your ex. You don't want to go to them or talk to them anything. Like, they're not going to be able to offer you anything, but you can offer yourself this healing. So this can actually really help you. I'm seeing a message where you just lay down and you play like some healing music or like some flute music or even some like waterfall sounds, and just take deep breaths and imagine yourself in a safe place, like in the mountains or by the ocean or at the beach or something. And actually imagine your ex walking towards you, and your ex will sit down in front of you, and you'll sit down and face your ex in meditation. Once again, this is not happening in real life. And you want to imagine that your angels are around you and that your spirit guides are around you and that you're safe, and your ex has their mouth shut and they're willing to listen to you in your meditation. And you're going to speak to your ex and you're going to tell them, you're going to go off on them, and you're going to tell them exactly how you feel, exactly what they did to you. Be like, you made me feel afraid to love again. I can't believe you betrayed me and my trust, and you disrespected me, and blah, go off on them. And don't be afraid to, if you need to cuss them out, if you need to just say what you need to say. And you'll probably find yourself crying and maybe shaking, releasing this intense energy. Speak your piece to them, express yourself to them, get it out. And then at the end of this meditation, imagine a cord of energy going from your belly button to their belly button. And you're going to say something to the effect of, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. I am free and you are free. And you're going to imagine yourself, or even, maybe like an angel, like Archangel Michael with his sword of light, cutting the energetic cord between you guys, and any of the chains and the webs that are connected to that person, any of the psychic attack or energy drain you've experienced, any of your fears related to that connection, just cutting that away. And then, you'll imagine them floating up into the sky or into the heavens for their own healing, to receive their judgment and their karma. Imagine the universe taking them away to give them their karma, and as a sign that justice will be served, the truth will come out, And then you're going to walk away and just take deep breaths, and you're on this beautiful beach and the sun is setting and everything is beautiful around you, and you're feeling free and you're feeling relieved and you're feeling detached. And then you'll imagine yourself floating back down into your body. You'll wiggle, you'll take some deep breaths, and you'll wake up, and you'll feel much better. You might need to do that meditation a couple times. For some people, just doing it once is enough. But I think you're going to experience a big shift. I think that's the last thing you really need to do. Acupuncture is coming up. Reiki, energy healing's coming up. You can guide yourself through root chakra and sacral chakra clearing meditations. But if you just did anything, if you just did that one cord cutting little guided meditation on your own, it would be so powerful. And I'm probably going to post this type of meditation on my channel soon. So stay tuned and just kind of keep an eye out. Make sure you subscribe and everything. And I'll be reposting it a lot, quite often. But I think this is one of the most powerful meditations you can do. Another added benefit of this cord cutting meditation is it'll actually bring money into your life, because this energy, this cord cutting meditation will help clear your root chakra. And that actually is a center for finances as well. So it'll help attract more money in your life. So clear the energy from your ex and get more money. There's nothing to lose here. Um, John, did you drop the links below? Okay, so John dropped the links below. It says it's me, Rainbow Harmony. He dropped the link if you want to copy them real quick, to Melanie's channel and to Lisa's channel. They have guided meditations as well, and they actually talk about how to heal from this. Because a lot of narcissistic abuse channels will educate you on it, but they don't actually teach you how to heal it. And Lisa A. Romano and Melanie, the channels I sent you to, they're also life coaches and spiritual healers. So they understand energy, they understand meditation and stuff like that. I highly recommend that as a place to go to heal from it. And I'm hoping one day my channel will also be a resource for people who've been narcissistically abused. I have a lot of goals. The abuse I received from narcissists is what led me to do this tarot work. So yeah, they're saying, this is so funny. They're saying this is gonna help heal your finances and also help you be open to receive your soul family. I feel like you had a string of karmic relationships, and so it's normal to feel anxious or scared when connecting with people. I'm still afraid to look people in the eyes. I'm still afraid, to be honest with you. And you might be afraid for a while. Trust your gut. Your gut will tell you. You might make more friends. You might meet more people that are narcissists that want to take advantage of you. And this is a learning experience because as an empath, you're like a moth to a flame with these types of people. They see you and they instantly become jealous of your talents, of your abilities, of your ability to empathize. They see you as kind of like a target, you know? But so you're gonna have to be swatting these people your whole life, like swatting flies. But I think spirit will protect you. I don't really see like your energy is gonna be open to people like this anymore after this experience. And one thing's for sure, you've learned how to have really strong boundaries now. So this person you've been flirting with, I feel like there's a strong potential here. I just pulled the soulmate card. I pulled the twin flame card. Through relationships, the best way to heal is through relationships. So open your past anymore. I don't see your ex coming. Let's talk about this new love in your life. This person is a past life relationship. They won't give up on you. I think if you don't want to be connected with this person anymore, you can easily step away from them. But I think that they're tender with you. And honestly, you're probably just like making them want you even more because sometimes when you're afraid of a relationship, it kind of makes you appear like you're hard to get. And so it's just going to make this person fight even harder for you. So, in a healthy way. So, it's the way you feel inside that's been hard for you. And I think Spirit's telling you you've let codependency go. You are going to cut these cords. You've been making the right choices. You're open to true love. They want to send you true love. I don't get a sense that you're going to be hurt again like that in a love relationship, at least. And this was your spiritual awakening. It led you to your healing path. So there's always a blessing and a lesson with each connection. You're just really worried about this deception with people lying, but your radar for this has gotten so much stronger. Like your psychic abilities are stronger, your boundaries are stronger, and you know how to trust your gut. So always trust yourself from now on. You've got this. And they're saying, let your friends help you. You're going to be making more friends who do want to help you, who do want to support you, and will also help protect you. So this is the time in your life where you're going to learn how to trust again, okay? And take it really slow. I haven't really made many friends after my narcissistic abuse. I'm taking it really slow. I'm not really letting that many people in my life. I think you're doing the right thing. I think, you might just feel bad. Like, I feel like I'm broken, like I can't love again. And there's nothing wrong with you. This is so normal after narcissistic abuse. It's a normal reaction to abnormal events. And it is going to take time to trust. And anybody who truly loves you and wants to be there for you and support you is going to understand that and is going to give you your space and is going to respect your boundaries. and is going to take the time to get to know you in a healthy way. So pay attention for that. Anyone who's forcing you out of your comfort zone, who doesn't understand this side of you, is not someone that you want to be with. So, yeah, this says the angels are around you, and you've handled all of this with beauty and with grace, and you do deserve love. And it's okay to take your time to open your heart to receive love. You know, even if this person really wants to be with you and you feel guilty and stuff, it's okay. They will understand. And, you know, you went through hell. Like, it's expected that it's going to take some time. And just, you know, for me, I've been 3 years narcissist free. And like I said, I'm still scared to look people in the eyes. And it sucks. It sucks, but I'm getting better every day, and so are you. Hour by hour, minute by minute, day by day, you're gonna get better. Healing from narcissistic abuse is like a life path. So you've got this. You're doing this. Oh, so you play the flute, Kristen. Yeah. Go for it, girl. Get it. I'll see you later, all right? Peace out. So who's next, John?
Alex.
Okay, Alex. What's up, Alex? Thank you for your patience.
What's coming in my love life? I feel like no one is really interested in me like ever.
Aw.
Well, it's always been a mess. Haha.
Okay, so what's coming in your love life? You're like, you feel like no one's really ever interested in you, and then you're like, LOL. And it made me laugh. I've been there, man. My whole like adolescence, like I was always getting these crushes on people that did not like me back, and it was always unrequited love, and I was always just like, why doesn't the person I like me back? And I just felt like the kind of people that were attracted to me, I was just not into them, and I was just like, what's going on here? I feel like that's kind of what you're going through. But I do see love coming in your life. I see the healing you've been through. I feel like kind of being single for so long has really kind of forced you to give the relationship with yourself a chance. And so you've learned how to kind of be creative and how to have fun on your own, and you've developed some good friends. But you know, you're feeling kind of lonely, and you're like, I want to be in a relationship, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like you're worthy, and I think you just need to realize like this has been a plan for a reason. Think about your creativity, because I think there's something creative you've been doing recently or you found your way to. Something about music. Maybe you like to make playlists, or like you like to curate music or something like that, or there's something about music or something you're making creatively. And I feel like if you had been occupied this whole time by a relationship, you might not have found your way to that path. I think Spirit had you single for a while to like really get to know yourself and to really have this time to dive deep in your soul. And not a lot of people get that luxury, you know? Some people are just back-to-back relationships, so you don't get that time to figure out who you are and what you want. So the gift you've been given is this time. It's been a luxury. They're kind of like, change your perspective, because it's been a gift, it's a blessing. And you are going to receive true love. I'm going to try to get you a timeline. And this is the biggest thing. You're feeling like unattractive because you've had crushes on people, or it hasn't worked out, or like you said, you just feel like no one's ever into you, and you might not be aware. There might have been some people that were into you. They just were too afraid to say something, and it just, you know, wasn't meant to be, and the moment kind of passed. But they're saying, do not doubt for a second your beauty and your worthiness and your attractiveness. Like, I feel like just, you know, sometimes being single for a while, you start to worry, like, is there something wrong with me? And the answer is absolutely not. You have inner beauty and outer beauty. I can sense it. I can see it. I can feel it. You're an absolute goddess. And they're saying you are attractive, and you know how to enjoy each moment fully and how to be in the present. And that's like the gift that this has given you. So they want you to release this particular person that has really been on your mind and heart. There's like a big crush that you've had, and you cling to it, and this might be a pattern for you. And what happens is when your heart, like when you really crush on someone that hard and you like make up your mind, like it's this person or it's nothing, that puts an energy up around your aura that tells other potential suitors that you're taken. So it's okay to crush. It's okay to have those emotions. It's okay to feel something. But if you know in your heart, I don't think this is going to work out, or they went for someone else, or they moved out of my vicinity, try to let go a little bit and be open to the energy, because you might need to cut cords with some of these people, because I see like a lot of unrequited love that's kind of broken your heart. And that's the worst heartbreak. Sometimes it can be worse than actually breaking up with someone. It's like you don't even get with someone, but it feels like a breakup. It feels like a heartbreak because you feel like you've been rejected or anything, when sometimes it's just not written that you're supposed to connect with that person. Maybe it's somebody you had a past life with. Maybe it's somebody you'll connect with in another life or later on or something. So they're saying just cut the cords and be open, because I feel like there's somebody new coming. It's someone you're not aware of. It's someone you haven't crushed on before. So they're saying any crushes, cut the cords and be open, because somebody new's coming. And they're actually saying this person could be the one. So it's kind of ironic. I actually had this one friend who'd never had a boyfriend all the way through high school, all the way through college. And then like right after she got out of college, she met this guy and they fell head over heels for each other. And now they're married. They got married like 6 months into their relationship. They were just like, you're my person. I actually kind of see you on that path, to be honest with you. And I just keep seeing like your path is a blessing, your path is a blessing. Like you've got all these unrequited love heartbreaks, but you don't have to date like 10 toxic karmic boyfriends before you meet the one. I honestly feel like the next person you meet is probably going to be the one. And so it's going to be nice because you don't really have to deal with all that shit. And so you're kind of getting a break in this life. There will be somebody new you're going to meet. You're going to be getting to know each other. You're going to be revealing yourself to them. It's going to be this really blissful, exciting experience. And it's probably going to lead to like engagement or marriage or moving in together, long-term commitment. This next person is the one, which I think is so funny because I've done readings for people before who've been single their whole life or been single for a long time. And, you know, I see, oh, here's your soulmate's coming in. Yay. Like there's somebody, but like for you, it's like the next person's the one. So it kind of took me back a little. Like I programmed this card actually specifically to come out only when it's literally the one. I was like, I do not want to give people any false information. Like this is a pretty like big claim to be like, this is the one. And so I don't see this card very often. I'm always surprised to see it. And yeah, this next person's the one. And they're saying, don't settle for someone just because you want to be with someone. Because sometimes you feel like, do I need to settle and just be with someone that I'm not attracted to? I kind of felt like that at one point because I was like, dang, the people I'm into are never into me. Maybe I should just date one of these guys that's hitting on me, even if like I'm not attracted or something. But no, don't do that. You know, even if you got to turn someone down, even if you haven't had anybody interested in you forever, if someone comes along, they're interested, but you're not, just trust yourself. And look, unrequited love, you've been through that a lot. So I did a reading for you 8 months ago, and I told you that you'd be engaged in 2 years or so. Yep, yeah. Yeah, it seems so crazy right now. You're just like, that's random. Okay, we'll see what happens. But when it does, DM me, slide into my inbox, send me one of those wedding photos. I'll definitely congratulate you. Yeah, this is saying, you know, you'll be married, you'll have children, you're gonna have a happy family, you know. And this kind of reminds me of this one flower called the forget-me-nots. I don't know, I feel like you feel kind of like you're forgettable or something, and you're not. They're saying you are a vision, and anybody who makes you feel anything less than that, screw them, because you're a vision, and your true twin flame and your true soulmate will recognize you, and it won't be unrequited love. You know, wait for the person that you feel attraction and you feel chemistry for. I feel like someone's gonna hit on you soon, like in the next couple months, and you might date them or go out with them or like think about it just because like you want to connect, but I feel like that's not the person you need to just trust. And so the next person that you really feel attracted to and you feel the chemistry with, that is gonna be the one. And yeah, it'll be within 2 years. Here you go again. 2 years, love, commitment, engagement, relationship. So it's not lost. You might just have to wait a little longer. You know, true love is coming for you. It's in the cards for you. I have actually spoken to some people that are celibate for this life, or I don't see marriage for them and stuff like that. So I've seen that too, but that's definitely not for you. It's not lost. I know how you feel. I was single like most of my life until like my mid or 20s or something. So I feel you. You're gonna be good, girl. Yeah, they're saying you've done a really good job working on the relationship with you have with yourself. Continue that path. It's actually a huge blessing. You found yourself deeper than a lot of people have because of this path, and you're being kept from toxic relationships. I feel like this life, probably when you came down here, you just told spirit like, hell no, I'm not going to have these crazy toxic relationships anymore. I just want to meet my person and that's it. So it's a blessing. You don't have to deal with all that crap that a lot of people have to deal with in relationships. You're just kind of on your own little path. You're going to meet your person and it'll be happily ever after. So yeah, I'll come to your wedding. I will come to anyone's wedding, any of my clients. I can't wait. All right, moving on to the next person. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Catherine. So.
Any messages?
Oh, okay, cool. I really like it when you guys sometimes like leave it open, and Catherine is just like any messages that come through, and so it's great because I really get to allow the cards to speak and for spirit to just flow through me. So let's get started, Catherine. I'm gonna just take a minute to tap into your energy, just a moment of silence to shuffle the cards and just kind of tap into you. Crossroads. Okay. Okay, yeah. Catherine, there's a big change coming in your life. Oh gosh. It's something very unexpected, is the message that I'm getting. And I feel like you're the kind of person that doesn't necessarily like surprises. So I feel like you're getting this heads up for a reason. Okay. So I feel like you feel pretty happy and content with like where you're at right now and kind of like what you have right now, but a big change is coming and I feel like it's in your love life, okay? I see a crossroads in about 9 months. Could be a little sooner or a little later than that, but it has to do with somebody new coming in your love life. And I don't know why, but I kind of feel like you're already spoken for, you're in a relationship, you're already married, or there's someone on your heart. And I feel like this person that's coming in might not be that person, okay? It's going to be very positive. It's going to be very exciting. And it even says extraordinary change. But you might have to let go of somebody or something in order to take this path with this person. Yeah, you're married. Okay, yeah, that's what I felt. That's what I felt, Catherine. That's what I felt. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, Catherine. I don't want to freak you out or anything. But there could be another path. It seems like maybe somebody is coming back. Somebody from the past or something. Or maybe you're gonna be going through a period where you're like doubting your relationship. This is a hard message to deliver, you know? It's going to be very positive for you, but I see a change. And I think it's a challenge because you become hesitant on like whether or not, like, should I move forward in this marriage? Should I like continue this? Should I keep going? I think that's what's going on. So this is either going to create a shift in your relationship, and you guys patch it up and like things move forward, or it could mean a break or something. There could be someone coming, maybe someone comes and tests the relationship, like somebody you kind of start crushing on. And that happens. Sometimes you're at work and you meet someone and you're like, oh my God, crap, I like totally have a hardcore crush on this person and I'm married. It happens. So, that's kind of the energy I'm picking up on, but I'm seeing like you're safe whatever these changes are. It's entirely up to you if you want to continue to work on this relationship you're in. I feel like it's your choice. You have free will. You're going to be very happy with the changes. There's a lot of opportunities coming to you. And this is saying currently you've been going through this period where you've been feeling kind of just cooped up and just kind of withdrawn and like within, and it's been a positive time because you've been able to kind of go into your heart of hearts and figure out, what do I want? Like, what path do I want to take? Do I want to continue this path? Do I want to take the fork in the road? Do I want to go somewhere different? And so I see like a little bit of anguish. Maybe this is something that's been going on deep inside. Maybe it's something you haven't really wanted to reveal. Maybe you have kind of internally inside been doubting your relationship, and that happens. I'm married. I know what it's like. Maybe you've been doubting this relationship, and so this is probably why it's coming up in the cards. I think they're just telling you it's your choice. If you want to stay, there's an open door for that. If you want to go, there's another soulmate, and there could be someone that comes in to test this situation to like kind of help you make up your mind, like, because you might be kind of manifesting like a door to open. So there's a crossroads coming up in your marriage. And it's positive, it's a big change. It might just be some kind of like come to Jesus meeting where you tell your partner like, we need to move, or like we need to make this change, or like I need more affection, or like whatever it is. I just feel like maybe, like I said, things seem to be going pretty good right now, but this is what's in the future. And I think they just wanted to bring it to your attention so you could start thinking about it. I don't want you to leave this message worrying and doubting your decision, the things you've done. Trust your heart. Like if you're like, you know what, this is the one, then maybe this message is just trying to help you to anchor that down. But I do see some confusion here in this situation, and I see a message about a new beginning. Whatever it is, it's going to revolve around the relationship. You guys are either going to like go to a new level and grow together and it's going to be positive, or you're going to grow apart. It's going to be positive. They're saying just be open, be open to what that change is. It has to do with your relationship. And yeah, reconciliation, trust. I don't know if you've been praying or hoping or wishing that someone would come back from your past. Like I said, someone's coming back. And so they're saying trust that this is for you to either get closure or for you to be able to make that choice to like move to another path. So I don't know. I'm kind of like baffled here because I feel like this is not the message I expected, maybe not the message you expected, but they're saying, you respect your vows and you respect the choices you've made. But there are some changes that need to be made in order for you to be happy. And so I think this is just a beautiful message telling you like your happiness is worth it. Like you're worthy, and it's valid for you to make any changes you need to make here. If this person, whoever it is, does come back, trust your heart if you want to explore it or if you want to shut the door on it. Whatever needs to happen, it's going to make you stronger. It's here for you to watch over the situation and to make sure that you're safe. And, whatever you want to have happen in this situation can happen. You're the master controller of your life. I see your partner is like connected to you. But I feel like there's been some red flags that have been coming to your mind lately. And maybe it's some feelings you have for someone else or somebody that's on your mind from the past or something like that. And it's saying like, if you decide this is the one, there will be a recommitment. Things will unfold for you guys to continue on the path stronger and better than ever. If you decide not, there can be another path, because I see this fork in the road. I see this crossroads, and that's what the crossroads is. And so don't be afraid of it. It's whatever it is, it's going to help you like connect and commit to your inner self. And they keep telling me, the spirit guides keep saying over and over again, the choice is in your hands, the power is in your hands. Like you'll be celebrated no matter what choice you make and no matter what needs to happen here. So yeah, I just see like a heart-to-heart conversation with you and your partner. I think it's very positive in nature. I see some kind of decision is made to like change the structure of the relationship, or perhaps the way you guys are living, or maybe somebody's job changes, or maybe you guys decide to move somewhere, whatever. But I also see potential heart-to-heart conversation with someone from the past. I don't know if that's ringing a bell, but that's the first message I just grabbed tapping into this. So, yeah, this is wedding and it says free yourself. One thing's for sure, it's like you need to take back control of your life, and it has to do with the wedding. So sometimes this can mean a breakup, but sometimes it can also mean establishing freedom within a relationship, which is something I've been working on in my own marriage. And so, marriage, it's never as simple as it seems sometimes, but it's a path, and you're growing and you're learning so much from it. And I think your guides want you to know that like they like the prayers and the messages and just any anxiety or worry or doubt you've had has gone out to the universe, and they've received it, and they're trying to figure out some options for you. So I think the message here is just you have options, and just wait for this to naturally unfold, and you'll know exactly what to do. And here is the universe guiding over you and your relationship. It's like he's kind of reaching out to her, but she's like kind of like thinking in her head, like, how do I want to move forward in this situation? And so they're saying you'll know what to do when the time is right. And then I see the sun. It's another message not to be scared. and I'm going to read you this actually. It says, everything will be sunny and bright. Love, friendships, and relationships of all kinds are highlighted. It is time to emulate the sun in his creative ability to realize works of art and love that did not exist before. Be a dynamic, inspiring, and influential leader whose light shines for all to see. Show the world who you are and what you've done. Express yourself so that all who you encounter can feel your warmth. So I feel like you're stepping into a new season of your life where you're going to be putting yourself out there, where you're going to be making some of these big changes. And a lot of it does have to do with relationships. I also see new friends coming into your life, friendships, I see support. And this is saying radiate who you are and what you're doing. Shine love on the people that you care about. Be a strong paternal figure. Support all efforts to grow. You can even find out that maybe your partner wants to grow in a different direction as far as their business or something like that. And so that could be kind of a shock to you if it doesn't have to do with the marriage or the relationship or someone coming back. But those are the messages I'm getting. So I hope that resonates with you. I'm so excited for you in this beautiful new chapter of your life and this extraordinary change. And they're saying be patient because this isn't going to unfold for a while. It's just like a heads up. And that all the power is in your hands. And you'll be making choices and decisions to make yourself feel more heard and more respected and more happy. And whatever this is, it's a miracle. It's a miracle, and it's like a sign, and you know exactly what step to take from there. So keep on keeping on. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you later. Bye, Catherine. All right, let's see who's next. I'm just shuffling all these cards back into the deck.
Joy.
Who?
Joy.
Okay, so Joy is next.
Like ask a message about like career. I'm graduating in about a year. I'm on recent guidance about any internship or relocation opportunities
Okay.
related to my career path.
Okay. So Joy, you're wondering about like internships and your life after school. You're graduating in about a year, and you're starting to think about the future, and you're just like, oh my goodness, what do I do? Where do I go? I actually feel like you're kind of being guided to go to a specific place. I feel like the place that you are currently is good for you and is good for your business and the industry that you're in. But I also see a message about like branching out. I don't know if it's necessarily like a do you think you could pull up the map, John, so I could try to feel this out? In the meantime, while John's pulling up the map, oh wait, he just did. Give me a second, because what I'm gonna do is oh my God, it's midnight. Anyways, didn't even know what time it was. I want to kind of feel in to where on the map, my fingernails are dirty. Sorry, I have ADHD, I'm getting distracted. I want to see where on the map you're is standing out for like where you're being guided to. Huh. I don't know if that's it. This is where I am right now, by the way. I'm in Italy. Okay. Hmm. Definitely not there. Nope. Okay, there's an energy for you around New York and also around London in the UK. So I don't know if that rings a bell with you or if you felt attracted to either of those places or if you've been there before or lived there before, but I do feel a message about like searching for an internship in either of those places. If you're feeling called to go there, it might just be that you're going to be working there in the future or traveling there in the future, but I definitely felt energy around New York and around London. And so, like, my fingers were tingling. And I don't know if you saw when I was holding my fingers about around London, like, all of a sudden I just got this really peaceful energy and, like, these tingles in my fingers, and they were, like, shaking. It was the weirdest thing. So, I'm not sure if you just got your master's or something. You might be wondering if you should, but I kind of feel like that's almost like that ship has sailed or like you've done it before or like not to take that path. Like I feel like basically you're done with school and it's definitely time to get an internship after school. I think you're a little bit worried about like where am I going to live and how am I going to support myself. So I do see a message about you getting some kind of side job. You know, sometimes internships do pay, so definitely look for paid internships. Look for internships that have housing programs. Sometimes they'll put you up somewhere and you can also intern and get paid. I think there's a relationship that you're worried about. I'm not sure if you're in a relationship, but maybe you're worried if I move or if I go to this internship or if I look for these opportunities, is my partner going to come or am I going to be able to find a relationship or something? And I see that working out. I kind of see like leave the relationship out of it. Don't sacrifice like your opportunities for the relationship or worry about the relationship right now. Like take that out of the equation even though that's hard and just like think about yourself, what's best for you. I feel like you in a weird way could this is like the weirdest message, but you could be an intern, but you could also get an intern. You could also mentor people in a way in your craft and in your field. So I feel like the most important thing right now for you is to start getting a website up and to like I feel a message about you like working on your website, getting your portfolio up, making sure it looks really good, putting your experience up if you have any, and just dotting those I's and crossing those T's, and also working on your social media presence and like filling out a LinkedIn account, making sure that like all of that is good so that when you get out and you need to fill out applications, you need to apply to the internships, like it's easy for them to like connect with you, to see who you are, to see your portfolio. There's a message about developing a really strong portfolio. And I see that the money thing has been hard. You know, you're really worried about how to attract money, but remember that money is connected to your root chakra. So if you were going to do anything right now, obviously you're still in school, so it's not like you can really like get a big job, get the internship now. You've got to finish what's in front of you. But if I were you, I would be clearing out my root chakra. I would be doing some root chakra clearing meditations so that that energy is clear so that when I go out into the world, it's easy for me to attract money and abundance and finances. I went to a psychic couple years ago. I was completely broke. I was depressed. I was totally fucked, okay? And I asked her, you know, what do I do? Like, how do I get money? And all she said was clear out your root chakra. So I went home and I researched the crap out of that. And I tried a bunch of different techniques. I even got energy healing. I worked really hard on my root chakra, and stuff started to go down. First of all, the first thing that happened is I got this blank check in the mail. Not a blank check, sorry. I got a check in the mail, and I drew a blank because I was like, where'd this check come from? Like, what the heck? I had bought a car, and it turns out that, like, somehow, like, I paid too much. I don't even know what happened. John, do you remember what happened with that? Yeah, we got some weird return, and it was $222, 2222, which is the number I had used to manifest, which is really weird. I started getting job opportunities. My partner started attracting more money. Like, money just started finding me through, like, the most random ways. And I started receiving ideas and guidance on, like, side jobs to start and, like, little hustles to do, like, to get money in. And I really connect that to clearing out my root chakra. So anytime I'm feeling desperate or I'm feeling scared, I'm like, I need money, I need a job or whatever, I need a client or customer or something, I will just drop down, clear my root chakra. So, make an appointment once a week to clear your root chakra. All you have to do is go on YouTube, type in root chakra clearing meditation, and just try a couple different meditations until you find one that you really like, or that's peaceful for you, or that you start seeing results with. Everyone's different. I'm going to start posting some of this on my channel, so just subscribe, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a lot more meditations to help you guys out. But just remember, as within, so without. As above, so below. If you work on your internal state and your energy, it will reflect in your outer reality. So what you can do right now is work on your root chakra, is build your website, is build your social media, is to get a portfolio together, volunteer. Anybody who's in the field you want to go into, ask if you can hang out, or if you can assist them, or if you can bring them coffee or if you are working on the weekend or something, see if you can show up. You're probably super busy with school, but just a little bit here, a little bit there. Start rubbing shoulders. Start adding people on social media that are, like, doing what you want to do. Start kind of reading about them and, like, get books on how they found their way to their path. Take inspiration. Follow Gary Vee on Instagram at GaryVee. John, can you drop Gary Vee? John's gonna drop in the comments for you Gary Vee's Instagram, and that guy will, like, just follow his channel, and he will, like, keep you solid on, like, moving towards your goals and dreams. You got to do something now. I think a lot of people get out of college and they've done the schoolwork and they have the knowledge, but it's almost like you feel like you have nothing to show for it. And that's where promoting yourself, social media, and a website and a business card comes into play. Fake it till you make it. Before I actually became a fashion stylist, I started an Instagram account and I just wrote Promise Harvey fashion stylist, and I just started posting pictures of, like, friends that were, like, dressed up in clothes, and I just started to flow and just, like, did whatever I could. Like, let go of perfectionism, put yourself out there, and just start building, because you're gonna have to start somewhere. The portfolio is what you need, is what they're saying. There's a lot of opportunities. Apply to many opportunities. London and New York seem to be where you're called to. And they're saying you're very creative, and I don't feel like a dark energy around you or anything, because sometimes some people, I feel like a depression, or I feel like an energy that's, like, holding them down. But maybe this happened to you in the past, but I feel like it's lifted, and, like, the doors are open for you, and, like, everything's just gonna fall into line, and, like, you're really close. And so start some kind of, like, business or hangout group. Start hanging out with people that do what you want to do. For instance, fashion styling. I didn't have anybody that was hiring me, but I started finding people that were photographers and that were makeup artists and that kind of stuff, and would ask them, hey, Saturday, let's meet up at this place, let's take pictures. I took it really seriously. I made a portfolio out of it. I even got people to intern underneath me and, like, to learn from me and to collaborate with me. I see that for you. I feel like you're going to intern, and then you're also going to get interns. That's what this is saying. I know that's weird, but create work for yourself, and start making plans to do this as soon as you get out of school. Just make jobs for yourself. Make assignments for yourself. Like, keep yourself in school, quote unquote. Like, make your own kind of school as you continue to intern, and don't stop working and don't stop creating, even if you kind of have to make it up for yourself, you know? And then you'll land the job. You'll start getting the business, and they're saying you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Mainly, you just need to have faith that the right opportunities are going to present themselves at the right time. This is reassurance. And this is saying you can trust yourself. You can trust that in the future, when it comes time to secure a new place to live, or when it comes time to make that move to London or New York or wherever it is, that you're going to have the resources, the knowledge, and the know-how to make that move. That when it comes time to attracting a client or a job or an opportunity, that you'll be able to do that. But they're saying the adversity is the change. You're very comfortable with where you are, where you're living, the lifestyle you have, but you're going to have to kind of fight to get to where you need to go to the next level. For you, this is about going to the next level, and you might just need to hop on an opportunity, even if you don't really have enough, or you're feeling like it's kind of risky. You might just have to take a risk leap and face kind of a little bit of your anxiety and go where the energy is for you. I feel like this has a lot to do with you going to a particular place after school and just jumping in the big pond, you know, being that little fish in the big pond kind of thing. And this is passion. This is leap, and the net will appear. And then there's saying gratitude, you know, be thankful for this experience you had in school, that you were able to receive this training. And if you received all the abundance and everything you needed to go take this path in school, you'll surely have everything you need to solidify this and make a career path out of this. So I'm very excited for you. I hope that you have a very fruitful future and that this resonated with you, and I'll see you later. So John, how many more people do we have left? Okay, John said it's loading. Well, I'm gonna take a sip of my lemonade real quick. I had 3 people left. Woohoo!
Liberty.
Liberty!
Moving to a new town in a couple of weeks. This
Ooh.
move good for me and my family.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting! I'm actually feeling really good vibes around this, Liberty. Right away, when John told me that you're moving to a new town in a couple weeks, you're wondering if this is going to be good for you and your family. Yes. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. And thank you so much for being patient and for waiting. I know you had to wait forever for me to answer your question, but that's why I make the price so affordable when I do these live streams. Oh my gosh. You got the horse, and this is talking about moving. That's so crazy you got this, because I only have 2 cards in this whole 98 card deck that talk about moving, and the horse is one of them. In fact, I pulled this card over and over again before I moved overseas. So very funny that you're getting this message. First of all, I'm seeing that this is going to bring you closer together with your partner. It's going to be really exciting, and it's going to kind of like ignite the energy and kind of get a little bit of romance going. And I'm also seeing opportunities. And I'm actually seeing opportunities to get involved in your community. I feel like the last place that you live, like where you've been living, you don't really feel a sense of community there. And that, I don't know if it's like a small town and everybody's up in each other's business, but I kind of feel like there's a vibe like you want to start over, you want to be fresh, and like it's a chance for you to kind of like reestablish yourself. And so that's what it's saying is be very careful and very choosy with who you choose to make friends with. I don't really see anybody coming across your path that wouldn't be good friendship for you, and I feel like you're the kind of person who has really strong boundaries. But they're saying that you're actually going to be meeting some people that will be lifelong friends, and like your soul family is here, and that's why you've been guided here. So you might see a poster or something hanging up at the grocery store, or like when you're you know, at the coffee shop or something like that. Like, pay attention, because I feel like there's going to be some kind of community event or some kind of craft fair or something like that that you're invited to, and you end up making a lot of friends there. And I'm seeing just like, don't be afraid to take down people's number and to follow up, because I feel like you could even, maybe your family or children can be hanging out or have play dates with some of these people. And I also see that a lot of friendships will be made quickly. And so I think that's going to be a sign you're in the right place, because all of a sudden you're meeting people from your soul family, you're having these great connections, you're surrounded by this golden energy, and you just get this sense like, I'm in the right place. So it's not a coincidence you're moving to this specific town. You might be kind of sad because you feel like you're leaving like one era of your life behind, but I think like when you leave that town, you're going to look back and realize like, there was some like kind of funky energy going on there. Like there's something a lot fresher here. I feel like there's younger families in this new town. There's a fresh energy. It's like really developing. It's really growing. I think there's a lot of community events, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's saying you're going to unlock your passion. I think people around you, your new friends, are gonna recognize your leadership qualities and are gonna get you involved in activities, and are gonna ask you to participate. And all of a sudden, your calendar is gonna be full. You might even be a little stressed with all the activity in your life, but it's like a good stress because you're being creative, you're doing things you like, you're getting involved. And it's also going to be really healing for you. I don't know if there's like some new parks to check out or some nature centers there or little hiking trails, or I just feel like there's nature and you can connect with it. And it's very healing for you. And they're saying this is going to be a really good foundation for your family, like to rebuild upon and get yourself solid. Like you're over, because I feel like where you were living, you guys felt like, I don't know if you felt kind of like you were living on the wrong side of town, or there was a problem with the neighbors, or I just feel like this claustrophobic energy. And I think there's more space, there's room to breathe, there's room to grow in this place, and this is like booming. And so yeah, I'm actually really excited for you. And this is saying that there will be a career opportunity. Maybe you're waiting on some kind of opportunity or something regarding the career, like to find out more details or something, but I think that's going to work out and that's going to be good. And I see more tenderness between you and your partner. I feel like you guys are going to feel really proud of what you are accomplishing, what you've accomplished together. And I do see more time with the earth. Let's pull you a couple. Oh, fulfillment. Yes, just in case you didn't already get the point. It's going to be very, very fulfilling for you. This is the right move. It's not happening by accident. And you're going to, and it's more open. It's like, I don't know, I just feel this claustrophobic energy around you where you're living, and you're going to feel more open. Like you can just finally breathe, like you're in the right place. That's how I feel right now. I'm staying by the beach, and I was in this city before, and I was like, I just need to go somewhere that I can breathe. I can feel like I have space. There's a new journey for you. This is a new journey. And you're going to be able to, from this new place, regroup and figure out even more goals you have. And it's a great place to kind of, you know, jump from and to leap from. Yeah. They're saying follow the signs. You're going to be meeting a lot of people. Be ready to get social. After you settle in, it's just gonna, it's like one invite or one flyer that you see is gonna take you on this whole trail, and you meeting these friends, and it's gonna take off. And they're saying embrace your weirdness. Don't be afraid to let people know like what you're interested in or what you're into. And maybe this is even spiritual. Maybe you're like really into spirituality. Maybe you can find people that are into crystals and Reiki and stuff like that there. Maybe there's like a community of people who are really artistic or like to do something like you want to do, you know, whether it's like knitting or sewing circle or this or that. I mean, that's just kind of a random example, but look for like little hobby clubs. And I think this is a time for you to be able to reestablish yourself, and think about like, if you feel like you got off on the wrong foot with anybody else in your other town, or there were any toxic relationships or any drama or anything you want to leave behind, just literally leave it behind. You know, once people, you can be known for something completely different if you want. You know, obviously be authentic, but you can start over. This is a really fresh start in so many ways, and they're telling you to have hope. It's been a lot of anxiety around this journey. They're saying have hope and just go with the flow. You're headed to the right place. So I hope that message resonates with you. And we have 2 more left, but I have to restart the video. So you guys, the last 2 people, follow me over to part 5 of this video series. And I will be answering the last 2 questions. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Gonna start the last video in about 3 minutes.